Welcome back, climbers, to the Lucky Die. Previously, Lafian walks on the walls, Rhal trusts Spectre, Squash worries about his former kin, and Zaltanna gives gifts to her friends. After the heroes get the spoils of Zaltanna's hell job, they travel to Empty Shallows. Behind the waterfall, the Lord of the Doors fails to open a door. And interrupting a ritual mid-cast, the casters then teleport away, leaving their stashes of Goodberry scrolls unguarded, so it seems. What were they casting in the bronze bowl? Are the teleporting cultists returning? And was leaving the cleric of the Blissful Eclipse unwatched a mistake? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die.
I would like the four of you to please make initiative rolls.
Oh, God.
Why, V? Why? I'm just patting a chest.
As your hand is on it and it opens up to reveal these big teeth, it feels like you can't get your hand off. It's very much adhered to your hand.
I'm adding this to my phobias.
Okay, let's start with Lafian. What did you get?
Nat 1 for a total of 4. Roll 20, back at it with fucking me over.
Woo!
So you have a +3?
Yes.
Rhal, what did you get?
I got, it's 14, right? Hold on. 12.
Pretty close, pretty close. Squash, what did you get?
19.
And Zaltanna, what did you get?
10.
I'm not going to do it, but it's so tempting to cast Fireball with the hand that's glued to it because it's just such a funny reaction.
So this thing is against the wall. There is no way you would not be a part of it. Yeah. All right. So
Quick, fill its mouth with good berries. He can't bite us.
I am just hungry. Feed me. Nom, nom, nom. So your hand is currently adhered to the chest, which means that you are technically grappled by it.
Okay.
Do with that whether you want, yeah. But it is your go.
Okay, V, I guess the simple question is, I can reach a dagger, right?
Yeah, you had one hand.
Yeah, one hand free. Yeah, I don't think I have any other choice. I'm just gonna have to stab this bitch. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of damage. I have just no sneak attack. I'm stuck to this fucker. Yeah, you know what, actually? No, Squash is gonna draw his hands to his body. He's gonna chat a couple of arcane words, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on this thing. I think it's better to make it easier for my friends to hit than to try to kill it myself, because I will just be doing shit damage.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I believe there's supposed to be a save, right?
Yeah, DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
Ugh, no.
Now, real
I don't
question,
like that.
does the creature count as grappled since it's grappling me?
Yeah.
Does it?
Let's go with yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, it doesn't say it shouldn't be, and I'd always rule that if someone is grappling, they are subject still to the grapple rules. Yeah, so that means it should, I think, have a disadvantage.
I'm not seeing anything about disadvantage of dexterity saving throws, but I will be shocked if that's not how that works.
For which part?
Being grappled.
Grappled or restrained?
Grappled.
No, grappled does not do anything to dex saves.
All right. Then it does not have a disadvantage.
Dope.
Restrained is the one that does.
Yeah,
Okay.
restrained is the real kick in the nards. No, cool, dope. Alright, I just wanted to find the specific wording on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to make its dex save. Oh, buddy. 15, so it fails.
Hey! Alright. So the chest starts glowing an ominous red light, which was not intentional, but that's what it's gonna do, because Squash is not happy with the situation, is scared.
Guys!
And if any of you guys try to hit the thing, you get an advantage on your attack rolls.
Cool.
And that's my action, and my bonus action is to... Wait, can I bonus action dodge? No, that would be overpowered as shit.
No.
No.
You have to be able to break the grapple to be able to move.
Yeah.
Your move is currently 0 until you break the grapple.
Yeah. Alright, then that's the end of my turn. I can't bonus action stab, can I? Like, I would have to...
No.
No.
I think you only get that if you used, like,
Yeah, if you...
the, like, melee attack.
Yeah, it's like a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's unfortunately then the end of Squash's go.
Cool. It growls nastily at you as it glows bright red, leans into the image. You can see its tongue begins to loll forward right next to you. Rhal, it's your go.
I am going to run up and punch it.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, wait. It's advantage.
Mhm.
Oh. Natural 20.
Yeah!
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Woo.
How much?
12 plus 3 plus 2
Aema's love. Okay.
plus... Yep, that's it.
Okay. As your hand swings forward and punches it, you get a solid smack, but your hand is somewhat now adhered to it.
Ah, man.
You still have a couple other limbs. Go ahead. Keep going.
Ah,
Yeah,
damn.
you have more limbs. It's funny. We just have you stuck on the top like a cat.
Oh, no.
It's like a mouse on a glue trap.
I didn't see this coming, and it's stupid that I didn't, but I know. Like,
I'll be very
I don't know.
honest, Neil. I sat here and thought that nothing could go wrong.
yeah.
I have about as much dust in my brain as you do.
Yeah. I did not see that going as wrong as it has.
Can you just vomit on it?
Damn. Well, the actions thing, right? Because I've used one action.
Oh, yeah.
I can only attack twice.
Yeah. Because, you used part of your main action to punch it. You can't escape it this time.
Oh, that's rough.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to this turn punch it with my other hand
I think so.
because I'm caught. If I'm caught, I'm caught. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make the roll getting out of it, whether it's 1 or 2. So yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna take the extra damage.
Yeah, it's still one action to get both hands out. So, yeah.
It seems bad, but it's smart. So I'll do that. Oh wait, the first one had advantage. 15 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh. 13 damage.
Like you put one fist through it and can't get it out much further. You put the other fist through it and you're just like, oh man, like, oh fuck. You did 2 massive great holes in it. It kind of like roars a little bit and your arms go up as it roars. Squash almost gets lifted off the floor as the lid lifts up a little bit. Yeah, like you did some good damage on it, dude.
Okay, I'm going to kind of like, because Squash is already kind of small and I'm very tall and kind of in the way, I'm going to kind of like let it drag me a little bit, kind of fall, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm not in the way, so that like someone can swing and hit it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be standing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you can definitely maneuver the pair of you around to get swords and maces and like, hammers or whatever the hell else it is that we have at play here.
Yeah.
Mind blasts. Like you definitely have the abilities to do those.
I'm just kind of ducking beneath
okay.
my hands.
It is now. Something happens.
Ah, shit.
You You hear the sound of like this, like squelching, I guess, just like one good squelch, and it's coming from the corridor, the little tunnel that goes off the back. And as like some of you turn to look, you see this kind of like distortion in the air, and then you see it move as you see this kind of goo-like creature make its way out of the tunnel, and that's where it ends its go.
Where's the owlbear, me? When's the owlbear coming?
The bear owl.
Oh, the bear owl, sorry.
The copyright gods, Ethel. The bear owl.
It's not about...
Zaltanna, what would you like to do?
I feel like punching it's out of the question, obviously.
Yes.
You can definitely see the fact that like Squash and Rhal are both like stuck to it. Rhal's like kind of down enough that he's definitely not in the way anymore, so he's like giving you room to like hit it in whatever method you wish.
I don't want... If I feel like if I use my sword, it might get stuck too. So I think... No, that's a terrible idea. I shouldn't do that.
You should have the strength to pull it out, though, I think.
She has, like, axes you can throw, right?
No, I don't.
No. He yeeted them after dating and never went back into the gardens to get them.
Did we never get you new axes?
No, no one got me new axes. Unless
What's
we
wrong
did.
with us?
In which case, ignore this. We all have horrible memories. We're old.
Do we have any,
And-
like, gross potions or something to feed it that it would, like, get sick?
It does have a big open mouth, so, you know.
It does
Weird
have a big
question.
open mouth.
It's not,
You could like...
It's not a it's not cursed, right? Like, it's not a curse I can remove.
No, I'm gonna say that mimic chests are just well-known kids' fairy tales. Everyone would have heard of them. You may not have necessarily heard about the minutiae of like you can't tell they're a mimic. You don't know that if you touch it, your hand will get stuck to it. But you do know that there are creatures that pretend to be other things. Like you would know that. You would know that this is definitely a creature and not a curse.
I'm gonna use my one psychic scream on it.
I mean, should work.
So
You can also target the other thing with that too.
I'll target them both. Fine.
Look at that.
It has to make a saving throw, an intelligence saving throw, and it's against, I would assume, my...
That's true. Yeah, you can make it on both of the creatures.
Well, then I do.
So what is your spell save DC?
19.
What? Oh. Okay. Let's start with our mimic. The mimic fails.
Yay.
What does it fail to? I'm glad to hear that it failed.
Psychic scream.
Psychic scream.
Oh, it failed the save.
That's a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yes.
Because you take 14d6. So the mimic takes 44 damage.
How do you want to blow that one away?
If it does that kill it?
Yeah.
Its head explodes. That's what it says in the thing. If the psychic scream kills it, its head just explodes.
Is that all of it?
Yeah. So that is all of it.
Oh.
Like the entire thing just like shatters all around you. Bits of wood and metal bindings going everywhere. It is a pure mess of just flying splinters.
Oh.
I helped.
The gelatinous cube seems completely unaffected by your psychic scream.
Wait, so it saved?
No, it's completely unaffected.
Huh.
Creatures that have an intelligence score of 2 or lower are unaffected.
I see.
It doesn't have a mind
Gelatinous
to blow.
cubes. Exactly. Gelatinous cubes have 1 intellect.
Oh, I need my acid-proof
so
bag
sorry.
now to put it in the bag and make a bag chair.
Well, that's my turn because that's an action. So,
Rhal, those are called
Do you want to
intrusive
move at all?
My gelatinous cube chair business. Come on, guys.
Wouldn't that just be like the gel mattress toppers that you have on beds?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna make it into a
yeah.
waterbed. You're gonna give that thing fucking like PTSD.
I hate my life. Zaltanna, do you want to move towards where the gelatinous cube is, or do you want to just like be ready for it to come?
I'll move over towards the gelatinous cube and hold my sword up like in a ready position.
Awesome. Let's say you're like 10 feet from it. Like by the time you cast the thing, meander over. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, Lafian, it's now your turn. You just seen a mimic just completely blown up with the power of a psychic scream, and you see some giant ooze creature just like squidge itself out from the tunnel. What do you want to do?
First, Lafian gives a nod of appreciation to Zaltanna as a fellow mind exploder. Welcome to the club.
Yeah! Now I know why you like doing it so much. That was fun.
Right? It's fantastic. Very satisfying. Lots of squelching.
I have splinters.
I am going to turn around, look at the giant ooze of horror, and I'm going to hit it with a mind thrust, because that does not require intelligence minimums or maximums.
Yeah, sure. Can you link the thing for me?
Yes. Needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Is it 20?
It's a DC 20. I'm very smart.
Dude, it can't even hit it. It has a -5 because it has 1 intellect.
Good.
Even if I was to roll a perfect back 20, it cannot resist.
Then in that case, it takes 26 psychic damage. As Lafian, in a fit of
26,
inspiration,
you
makes
say.
this like astral projection of the mimic essentially just chomp into this thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Fight enemy with enemy. And then
love it.
Lafian is
I
going
love
to
it.
put some distance between him and the horror that is gelatinous cube.
Very fair. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
The mimic is dead.
Good.
It scored terribly, so that means it's Squash's go. I'm going to say for flavor text, the pair of you are just kind of like, not exactly on the floor, but like teetering between that with the giant explosion that went off. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Squash is gonna kind of like, when the thing explodes, I'm imagining he was pulling his hand, trying to like get into a defensive position for the inevitable bite. And then when it explodes, he kind of rolls onto his back, and he's been doing this long enough that he like quickly gets to his feet, kind of tries to save this, and he sees where Zaltanna's moved. He sees the cube or the gelatinous thing, so he's just gonna get out his crossbow and he's gonna pepper that thing with a couple of shots.
Awesome.
Yep. So the first attack would not be at advantage. So let's just do a normal attack. Where are you? All the way up here. Wait, it is being threatened, so I would get sneak attack if it's that. Wait, am I thinking of the right thing?
Zaltanna is within 10 feet, not 5.
All right. Then I will accept my situation and just attack it normally. Or V.
Yes.
Bonus action hide. Behind Rhal.
Give me a second because I don't. I need to check a roll.
Yeah, it might be seismic sensing or whatever, and then you can't really hide from it.
It has blind sight, not tremor sense.
Oh, okay. Am I outside the blind
You
sight?
can't hide from a creature if you're in its blind sight radius, unless magic cloaks your presence.
No.
Which it does not.
And it is more. It can reach me from where it is. Let's just assume I'm going to waste my bonus action.
Yeah, like
hiding.
I'm going to say you're definitely within its like 60-foot sense for sure.
Yeah.
So like you could be like, I'm going to go hide behind Rhal, and then realize, oh no.
Yeah, that did nothing. Yeah, let's just say that's what happens. Squash tries to hide behind Rhal, sneaks out and pops off shot off, and for some reason it's just not working how it's supposed to. And I'll just do a normal attack. That's a normal roll. Whoop. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That's 10 piercing and 5 frost.
Okay.
That is minimum and very low. Not minimum, but very low.
Yeah, okay. Is that the end of your go?
Yep, unfortunately.
Okay, Rhal, it's your turn.
Well, we're in a bit of a predicament here.
Yeah.
Rhal does not know that thing is acidic. I don't know what that is. I've never seen of that in my life. So thank goodness I have my belt. But I think that I don't know that punching it's a bad idea, and that's my go-to move. So I have to go punch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like an open hand jelly slap punch to get the maximum
Surface area.
I did my arms in a wave. Maximum wave
Ripple.
shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The power of open hand combat. What is that from? What's that from?
I don't know. 24 to hit. 15 damage.
Yeah, that's like you give it a good slap and you just see like this rippling effect go along the surface of this ooze.
Whoa. Again. 26.
That definitely hits.
15.
Yep, almost an absolute duplicate of the one before.
And bonus. 24 for 15.
Yep, same thing again.
And that is where I will leave it.
Okay. The creature makes a beeline towards the furthest away creature, which in this case is Lafian. Rhal, make a dex save.
Oh man. 22.
Do you want to be pushed 5 feet out of the way? Or do you want to go into the ooze?
I'm gonna be pushed.
Okay. Zaltanna, the next thing it plows into as it tries to make its way towards the creature furthest in the room.
No.
I need you to make a dexterity save, please.
Whoa, nat 20.
Damn!
Fuck yeah.
Do you want to be pushed 5 feet to the side, or do you want to be enveloped by the ooze?
5 feet to the side?
Good answer. It is making its way towards... Oh, no, Squash, you said you were initially kind of hiding behind Rhal, so you're next. Dex save.
Okay, the layout of the room is confusing me, but I will do my dex save. Let's see. That would be 31. I get pushed out of the way.
Okay, Ari, good answer. Yeah, it makes its way 15 feet into the room. Lafian, how far can you move in a single go?
With just my movement?
Yep.
30 feet.
Like a standard move, 30 feet. Okay, we said that this room was going to be big enough to be able to do a 20-foot radius fireball. So let's say between where it currently is and where Lafian is about 45 feet. With the others like either side of it. It cannot get any closer to you right now. But what it will do, because it can no longer move much further, it's not going to sacrifice its damage because it's going to try that. It's going to attempt to smack the big creature that kept hitting it.
Who's that?
That's you. You kept slapping it.
Didn't appreciate
Doesn't
it.
appreciate it.
Jinx.
No.
Like,
23 to hit.
yeah. I think we fixed my armor class, so I think that hits now.
Okay, good. As you see this, like... as you see this kind of, like... As this rippling effect goes along, you see that the ripples collect at the other end in, like, a really big, like, bat shape, and it swings back and hits you as it goes back into its normal form.
Oh.
For 12 acid damage.
Oof. I'm resistant to that, though, still, aren't I?
If you set that's what you set your belt to, and nobody wants you to set it to anything else, yes.
They yell at me.
I genuinely want Neil to grab all the times we've yelled at him for trying to change the belt and give it to somebody and play it as like a PTS flashback.
That's like a super mix. Oh, like go,
Yeah.
don't do that, and then back to where it is now. Ah, boy, howdy.
Yeah, it's still set to acid.
Everyone looks at him like suspiciously. Okay. That was its go. Zaltanna, you have been pushed like to 5 feet to the side of it. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess the easiest thing for me to do at this point is rush it, but it feels like it's not a good idea. So, but I'm also I don't like being pushed, so I'm gonna. Oh wait. Hold on, just to check, just to make sure, because I have like my brain's malfunctioning a little bit. No one's inside it right now, right?
No.
Okay.
You all made the save.
I'm banishing it.
That won't.
I think you can just slap it. I don't think you need to banish it.
It'll come back after a while of banishing. We have work to do, maybe.
Oh, okay, fine. Fine. I will slash at it with my sword.
Do what Zaltanna
no
does
problem.
best.
Grumble, grumble.
Murder.
I'm sorry. I like that you're trying to use your spells, but like, I love the idea that like you banish it and everybody goes like, Zaltanna, we have work to do.
Zaltanna, your job in this group is to hit thing with sword, and you know that. What are you doing using a spell?
Who told you could think?
Spray bottle.
Who said you could have... They're smite slots, not spell slots.
Stop arguing. We'll deal with this in an hour.
We are going to sit here and we are going to wait.
How much damage did you do?
So
Sorry, I can see you got a 27 to hit, so...
the first one, yeah, I get 2, right? So
Yeah.
okay. So first is 27 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep, absolutely.
24 without doing divine wrath or smite, because I'm not doing either of those. So that's
The
24.
improved smite's an automatic.
Oh,
Yep. You get improved smite, yeah.
so then it's 30.
Cool. You slice through it, and it goes through like your sword is going through butter, and you see like that little flick of an ooze off the end of the sword as you put it through.
And then the second one is 22. Does that hit?
Absolutely.
And that's 28 damage.
How do you want to obliterate this one?
I don't know. I slice through it and it just gloops to the ground.
Oh, like have you seen those slow motions of when people pop balloons filled with water?
Yes.
It holds the shape for just a moment, and then it's just whoosh.
Yes.
That is kind of what happens. Is this square shape just whoosh all across the floor. Yeah. You killed an ooze. Without walking into it this time, guys.
I'm covered in splinters and my shoes are melting.
Look at that.
As it breaks into pieces, it kind of just turns almost instantly into water, so nothing's going to get like covered in acid or anything. What do you want to do now?
Do we hear more glooping, slooping, or anything else moving in goopy-esque sounds waves?
Take a perception check.
You will regret asking me to do that.
You will regret the answer I give you.
Perception. That's a 26. Jesus Christ, these words.
You hear... You hear the sound of a few people further inside the cave. They're talking very, very quietly, and you can tell they're talking in halfling, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. They seem to be moving and shuffling around what sounds like wood scraping over rock. Could be moving barrels or crates, or who knows, maybe they're breaking pieces of wood apart. You're not entirely sure, but this is just what it sounds like from a distance.
Sounds like there are more people down the hallway. They're fucking around.
Your detect magic has dropped.
Yes.
Okay.
Have we finished all the chests? There's still one more?
There's one more box.
There is one crate left.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
You can punch it if you want.
I'm scared it'll be sticky.
Poke it with something sharp that's not a sword or something.
Squash shoots the box with this bow.
Dunk.
Okay, I think it's safe then. We're good.
Okay.
Coast is clear.
Either that or this mimic is like the king of like, I will stay still.
You better roll some performances for that one.
Sure.
Okay, let's look in this crate real
rolling
quick.
a d4, it still wins.
Okay, I punch it open.
You punch it open and just a mass of scrolls falls out. They're pretty much identical to the ones you have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say your total haul is something like 300 scrolls.
Between all of us and the bags and whatnot?
Yep.
All right, let me put that in my notes.
So there's 300 Goodberry scrolls in total, plus 5 cure wounds, one of which Squash has.
Okay, well, that was definitely good. I'm loath to leave any of the rest of these behind, but we'll have to figure something out, I guess. Before we leave, we'll see if maybe we can throw them all into like a rucksack or something. Big cloth bag or something like that.
But let's go down there. Maybe there's some real food that isn't just scrolls. And it sounds like there's people there too. Maybe we'll be able to talk these ones down. Maybe they won't have black evil eyes, be super absorbed by the cult, please. That please was meant for God.
You talking about me?
Are you talking about Zaltanna? You have to be very specific now.
Whoever hears and answers. What is it? To whom it may concern?
Well, I can't do much about the cultists, so I think you're talking to the other one.
Nonsense. You have a big sword. That's plenty answer.
Right, I can do that to the cultists. I just can't make them not be cultists when we get in there. Like, I can make them not be cultists by making them be dead.
Squash doesn't want to do the vengeance to the cultist.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
There's some. Yeah, let's see if we can save any of them. So I'm gonna 20 feet ahead of you guys, maybe 30 feet. I'll be stealthy, quiet, and see if I can notice anything. The light is still on Rhal's glove.
Yeah, 100%. So to hide that, on your knuckles, you basically just have to, hide it in your arm or something, just, let a tiny amount out so you can see the floor. But I'm going to say you're going to be able to do that if you're 20 feet behind Squash and not, rat him out. Squash, can I get you to make a stealth check, please?
I will try.
There's no way that they're going to see you, but,
For funsies.
maybe they have a good day.
37.
As soon as Rhal covers the light source, he disappears almost completely from view, even from Zaltanna, who can see in the dark. You just have to assume that he's out there doing his thing, and you all very slowly begin to make your way into this tunnel. Squash, that little bit ahead of the team, and you notice that this little tunnel kind of goes down and sweeps right a little bit. It's definitely small and low, and our taller companions will have to duck a significant amount. This is designed and made by halflings. It is short. It's a bit of a struggle, so the rest of you have to go slow whether you wanted to or not, but this is where you are. The cave opens out, so it's about 6-7 feet tall, and it seems to be quite long, like a large chamber has been dug. You can see that there are stacks of boxes on the left-hand side, very similar to the crate that was behind you. You see that on the right-hand side, there appears to be barrels and barrels of either ale or wine or some other fluid. You notice that because of your extreme perception and the stealth and your blind sight and all this good shit, and the fact that you heard them before, you quite clearly hear 3 people kind of talking to one another and shifting this large crate at the end of the room. You can see them just pushing it out, and kind of like getting out from behind where it was against the wall, and they just seem to be like huddled together and talking very quietly to one another. You can see that there is between them what looks like the smallest flicker of a magical flame, just enough to see by.
Oh, fuck. Squash is gonna, in the mind ring, tell the guys, like, stop, they're, like, setting an ambush. Stop, they're setting some kind of ambush. I'm gonna assume that if Squash takes a good inhale, there's a smell of some flammable liquid or something in the air.
There isn't.
All right, I don't know exactly what they're plotting. Squash is gonna say in the ring, like, take a couple of steps back. I want to try something. And
Rhal
Squash
runs into you from behind. He doesn't have a ring.
God damn it! God damn it, Rhal!
What?
Get off my back!
Sorry.
Okay.
You guys are the worst. I love Rhal.
Rhal's good. Rhal's lovely.
I need to know, Rhal, are you in the room with Squash?
I don't. I guess if I'm
I'm
RPing
hoping
correctly,
one of
then
the
yeah.
other two grab onto him when they notice him not stopping.
I have telepathy. I just go into Rhal's mind and be like, back up, Rhal, back up.
Thank you.
Good, because otherwise you are going to give him away.
No.
You have a light sword and you're quite loud.
Rhal, too far. Rhal, come back, Rhal.
What?
Okay. Squash is gonna sneak into the room, and using his dark vision, he's gonna be looking for puddles or anything like that. Like anything they're intending to set aflame. I'm assuming meat isn't flammable. Like alcohol is, but like meat isn't. Like, what's it?
Meat has alcohol in it.
Hmm?
It's just sugar. It's just honey wine.
Yeah. No, it's like it needs to be like alcohol content over like 45% to even like catch fire, like let alone explode or do anything real damage. I'm thinking real world physics. Sorry, we're in fantasy world. Sorry.
What the fuck you on about? If we want to set fire to alcohol, we will.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
I'm saying.
I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, and there is literally something called fire wine barrels, and it's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah. So Squash is gonna sneak into the room, and he's gonna try to get real close to the halflings that are whispering, and of course trying to do it like not in their line of sight, if you know what I mean, to get to their side or whatever. And I'm going to be trying to listen to what they're actually saying, what they're muttering to each other.
Yeah. I'm going to say you aren't going to need to roll. I'm going to let you continue with that 37 stealth. They couldn't even see you normally, I think. There's just no way. They are being very, very quiet, and they seem to all be huddling around this very, very small flame. And the closer you get to them, the more you realize that they seem to be huddling around it for warmth, as well as the tiny amount of light that there is. And you can see that the three of them are kind of like keeping themselves, and one of them seems to keep looking out and looking around, even though there's no chance of them, with their lack of dark vision, to see anything at all. And you hear them, one of them, and as you get closer to them, you recognize one of the guys that you had met before. He seems to be one of the builders that you originally spoke to about where to go for certain things. The one that was quite like, oh, yeah, over there, like that sort of thing. And he's saying, he's talking to a woman who looks roughly the same age of him, and a younger child who looks, you would say, maybe to possibly be their kid. And he's just kind of like nodding and listening to the woman talk. And she says, "We can go now. They're all gone. We just heard them. Those people turned up and we haven't heard anything for ages. Please, we can just go." And he just looks around again and looks very furtive, and he says, "We don't know anything about them. They could be here to kill us too. Just grab one of them scrolls. Let's get something to eat and just stay hidden, all right?" And you see the woman shake her head again. It's like, "No, we have to leave."
All right, Squash is not going to let this very sad situation keep going. says in the mental link, like...
and he kills them. He kills them all.
It's a mercy.
Bible. Now you're warm.
I practice the teaching of Zaltanna from now on.
You can't go hungry.
Oh man, what a fucking 180! Because aren't you like currently on a nobody has to get killed streak? Like, aren't you suddenly like
Nobody dies today.
In fact, picked a bad time to find God.
Yeah, I found God, the wrong one. Okay, yeah. Squash says in the mind link, like, they're civilians. They don't want to be here. They're innocents. Please. Then he says out loud, like, we're not here to hurt you.
And you see the flame get much bigger and just kind of like float to just in front of you.
Don't do anything stupid. We're not here to hurt you. I have 3 other friends with me. They're very strong and powerful.
Wait a minute.
I recognize you.
Yeah, you see the guy who's holding like this like slightly bigger fire take a few steps towards you, and he looks you like dead in the eyes and brings the flame down a little bit, and he says, "Aren't you Christopher?"
Oh, no, my fake name was fucking Christopher. I forgot about that.
That was mine.
He stole your pseudonym.
I may have stolen it from you.
Oh my god.
Maybe. I don't remember what the name
One
I
of us
gave.
has to change.
That's a common name.
I just listened to this episode to get this one name.
Okay. Yeah, fine. I'll give you that. He says Christopher, and I'm like, no, I'm right. Yes. I mean, Squash is gonna like straighten himself out, and he like basically just says to the guys, like, I think it's safe. It's okay. Hey, I guess you weren't there when I was yelling at the other people. I'm actually the person you know as Dawn.
No, he's dead, mate.
I'm alive. I'm sorry. Sorry to ruin the illusion, but Dayton is a terrible, terrible person, and he did not cure you to help you, and he left me to die to create a fun story after I did what he needed.
We know. We were listening to some of the... There was a druid and a flamey lady. We heard them talking. We snuck over to their camp one evening just to scout on them. We heard them talking. We know.
Druid and flamey lady. Are we talking about the Swiftniblin and the Phoenix girl?
Yep.
Okay. When the fuck were they here?
They've been here a while.
It's safe. The magic people upstairs, they teleported out of here. We don't know where they went, though. So I don't know how safe it is or how long it will be safe. What were they making you guys do down here?
You see him shake his head, and he says, "We tried to get out up the waterfall, but someone was coming down and we got trapped in here.
Oh, you've been hiding in
Couldn't
here.
get out when they started their ritual. We wanted to get away, but we got trapped in here, and they started their ritual a couple of days ago. Weren't able to leave."
How are things down in the village? We're here to... I'm assuming, by the way, the rest of the crew has, like, come to us at this point.
Yeah, you can definitely join and catch up. Like, they know that you're there. They look a little bit like pulled back, but the guy, like, opens the flame a little bigger, so it's easier for everybody to see.
These are my friends. I'm doing that thing where I'm trusting literally every person I meet.
You are. It's not a bad thing necessarily.
It's bit us in the ass before.
Can't argue there.
Lafian, can you suss them out for me before I say too much? Because...
Look, whatever you want, whatever tests you need, whatever magical hoo-ha to look in my brain that you want to do, just do it. But if you stop, if you made that ritual stop and they're not up there, then we can leave, and that's all we want.
If you don't mind, then I just want to ask you a couple of questions, and I don't mean this in the, like, I'm suspicious of you way. I mean this in the, you might have important information for us way.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask whatever you want. We just want to leave.
Understood.
And they may be gone, the ritual. But if they've done that, it's not going to be long before, like, the fucking Eclipse comes up here with her fucking guards and starts sussing out what the hell went wrong. She's not been gone that long.
The Eclipse.
Right.
Is that what she goes by
That's what
now?
she started calling herself. Huh?
That's what she started calling herself? That's what she goes by now?
Yeah, she started calling herself like Eclipse Antonia or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, Lafian, if you could, please.
Yep, of course. Switching to aura focus.
Yeah.
And just first getting a general read of the aura, whether or not they're actually, like, hiding anything. Not that me Arch thinks they are, but, you know.
No, not me, Aethor either.
Safe
but
than sorry.
I had recently thrown in my face that Squash trusted facts in Bellum, and it's been,
You told her everything, buddy.
yeah, it's been weighing on my mind.
It's very true. You did kind of just word vomit everything.
Yep, it was very bad.
Would you like me to roll V?
Sure. Yeah. I'll just tell you the level of information you get then.
While Lafian's doing this, Rhal is whispering to Squash, do you think they finished the ritual or did we interrupt them? All of those things were burned.
Almost 100% we interrupted it, but whether they have, whether we left it half finished, meaning it has some effect, or if we completely disrupted it, I don't know. It's really hard to tell when I have no idea what they were actually doing.
So I got a 17 insight.
The kid seems very scared. Like, they're not like a kid, they're like
A youth.
you know, probably a year or two and they'd be moving out sort of age. And you have the lady that is with them. She seems very cautious. She's very untrusting. And they are both quite scared. When you read the aura of the gentleman standing in front of you, he seems very open to the point of recklessness, born from desperation. Like, they don't seem to be hiding anything from you, at least he isn't, because they are in a dire position. At least that's what their auras are telling you.
Cool. Okay. So I'm assuming then you were in this room when the woman and the two bodyguards were in here?
He nods. Yeah, they were messing around with... and he points over to, like, one of the barrels that has, like, a slight dripping from it. They were messing around with one of these barrels. They were using it for some bullshit sacrament or something.
Okay, right. And then telepathically, Squash, you want to maybe go check that out real quick?
Yep, Squash is going to go suss out that barrel they pointed out.
Yeah. You get to it and you do get this overwhelming, like, aroma of like fine elven wine. It's, like, really strong in the nose and quite distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't... What's your passive perception?
Wait. Nope, it's not 16.
17?
It's 20-something, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
10 plus your perception.
No, I'm what's the word? I have a feat.
Observant.
Observant. So it's...
Plus 5 then, I think, right?
Plus 5 on top of that, so... D6 plus 5, so 31.
Hate you. You notice that sketched into the faceplate of the barrel, there are obviously a lot of runes that are written here. And just kind of from a quick glance of it, there are runes of blessing, like to make something more powerful, to make it good to drink, to make it infer some sort of benefit. And as you look around, you notice that almost all the barrels that are between you and the way that you just came have these markings, but all the other barrels further on do not. And with a tiny bit of investigation, you realize that everything that has been marked is good stuff. It is stuff that is good to drink, that smells nice. But as you go and kind of look at the next barrel over that hasn't been marked, you just kind of like take one good sniff in, and it's like, this is not fresh.
Does that mean rotten or just not fresh?
It would definitely veer on the side of rotten if you could smell more than like a little bit through the cask.
Okay. Squash like just confers that to the group through the mental link. That's what they've been doing with the barrel. Like they have barrels that seem to have resisted the curse they did, where everything rotted.
Everything rotted.
Yeah. Of course, I wouldn't do it through the mental link. Rhal's there. You're. They're not your friends. The Blissful Eclipse, as I think you know them. The purpose of some of your runes and rituals was to confer some kind of a spell across all of Bikran, and it rotted and killed every single plant. And not every single plant, every single food stuff.
And then you kind of like hear her react, and then she slowly looks back at all the crates that are against this wall.
If those are food stuff that hasn't been protected, it's all gone bad. Or maybe it's scrolls of good berries they stole from us.
Oh my god. The scrolls that we got fairly recently. There were loads of them. Like, they came in over time and we brought them in here. And as she kind of looks around and she points at a couple of them, those have, like, cured meats and preserved fruits and stuff. And that one over there, that's seeds and funguses and stuff. Oh, God.
Yeah. Right. Okay. That explains a lot then. Did you hear the people that were down here? Did you hear anything of their conversations? Were they saying anything, doing anything in particular? Like, the more detail you can give, the more we can figure out what was up.
Yeah. She mentioned to her wraiths, what the fuck you want to call them. She mentioned that that there shouldn't be many more rituals left. She mentioned that they would be done with the world in the next 3 or 4 days, and she mentioned something about a Zaltanna and this dragon priest. I don't know. It's okay. Calm down. She mentioned something about a place called a Zaltanna, that there's a Leonin dragon knight or dragon priest or someone very high up mentioned that they were named Parazi and that they were going to be doing a spell that requires an aspect of a sentinel or whatever that's called. I didn't understand it, but that's the word she used. And she mentioned about remnants, and she mentioned a distraction, and she mentioned something about bringing down sentinels. I don't understand. I'm just repeating the words. I'm sorry.
You've given us a lot, so I appreciate that you remembered that much.
Sorry, we can't give more.
So I take it to mean that you're not, what's the word, invested, as many of the rest of the villagers here seem to be?
Fuck no, mate. Like, as soon as, like, Daichin came back recently. There was just something wrong with him, and then we went to follow the Snuff Bethlin and the Phoenix lady, and we heard what they were talking about, and we figured that there was something wrong, and we've been questioning and asking things, and things aren't right, and everything's just gone to shit here. There are so many things we have to do, so many things we have to give up, and they wanted us to go further along in religion, cult, whatever you want to call it for Daichin, and become like one of the race. And we were like, nah, it's like there's nothing left in there. No way. We have to get out before. And he looks over at the kid before they come for us.
Okay. Understood.
Do you think there's a lot of people in your town that think like you? Or do you think you are the exception?
Yeah, there's others. I know there's a couple of other families that are the same as us. One of them made it out a couple of days ago. They fled through the forest, but if there's nothing to eat, then no, if they're resourceful, they'll find something. They're strong. They'll find someone, or they'll find magic, or they'll eat the bark off the trees. They'll survive. They'll be fine. And I know that there's other families here. We don't want to see the end of the world. Our home has been destroyed so many times because of this Daichin and the blissful eclipse, and we don't want that anymore. Empty Shallows had its problems, but it was always good.
There's no Empty Shallows to save. The valley has been destroyed. The best you can do is get out of here.
Yeah. So can you help us, or?
Keep going up there. Once you get to the water, to the big stone slab, you should be able to pass by it. I think we didn't. Did we close it?
We closed it.
Did we?
Yes.
You're talking about closing it, yeah.
Oh, then we'll have to open it again.
Yeah. We'll meet you up there. What else is down here? You probably stopped going further down when you got here, didn't you?
He nods, and the parents just kind of like agree that it's the furthest they want, but the kid kind of like peeks a hand up very slowly. And the parents look at him, and he's like shrugs, very typical teenager shrug. And he says, "Yeah, I went a bit further down. There's some sort of onyx altar down there, I guess. And there were lots of magical runes and things set up, I guess. Nothing down there now, though. Just emptiness, I guess. Eclipse, Atonia, whatever her name is, she went down there, perform rituals and stuff. I think that's where they make wraiths or whatever.
Make wraiths.
They sell it as being one step closer to the blissful eclipse, but I'll call it stupidity.
All right. Should we should go upstairs and just let them out. Just make sure they're safe. I've heard Chatbox is a good place to go. They're a little bit strict, but they have food. Oh, wait, how far away is Chatbox from Empty Shallows?
Closer than Falsam.
It's damn closer than Falsam. It's a fair click, but it's not undoable.
Yeah.
It's like 15 days maybe on foot, maybe 8 days, something like that. It's a good walk, but they could probably do it. Unless the world is dead by then, but who knows?
Squash is gonna just cast one of the good berry scrolls and give them the berries. How long do the berries last after they've been cast?
24 hours?
1 day. Yep.
1 day, yeah. You have a berry now and a berry about 24 hours from now, and then they'll go bad. This will save you for a big part of your trip. 2 days of your trip.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. Thank you. And, sorry about your ma and your pa.
They're actually happy where they are. The world is a strange
Right.
place, and I've actually met them. No, come on, let's go.
Yeah. You are definitely able to take them upstairs and reopen the door. They set themselves to climbing up. Do you guys immediately close the door behind them and leave them to their fate, or do you watch them go for a little bit?
I think we should watch them just to, make sure they're okay.
Then, when you phrase it like that, we don't have a choice now, do we?
It's more for your sanity than anything else.
Yeah.
You watch them climb to the top. They don't climb back down. They don't rat you out. They climb their way to the top very easily. They begin the kind of a bit of a wave to you guys before they leave, and then they disappear into the darkness.
Okay. There is a significant amount of resources here that I feel would be very important for our armies
Our
at this
bags
point.
are full.
Right.
Our bags are full of holding.
Yes, they are.
I feel like it might be a good idea for us to try to reach out to whoever we may have left in the Mage's Circle to see if perhaps there is some means of transportation that they might have to get these supplies from here to there.
How does teleportation work? Can you just teleport, like, crates and crates with you? I don't know how it works.
If you target an object, it must be able to fit entirely inside a 10-foot cube, and it can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature. You could probably stack 8 of these crates together. Yeah, you could probably stack 8 of these crates together. It's supposed to be a single object. But I guess if you ran a rope around all of them and above and over wrap them all in a net, that is technically one object. I don't know. Like, it would take a lot of teleports to get this stuff out. But what is one teleport to bring in a bunch of mages, and one teleport per mage to get them all out, and one teleport for one mage to get all the mages out? In the cost of things, probably doable.
They might be able to be duplicating teleportation scrolls too. And just bring a bunch of people here very quickly. If we contact the mages, we can maybe clean this room.
I've also heard tell of items that are like little cloths that you can throw on the ground that act as little pocket dimensions. It's possible they might have some of those on hand.
Someone call Carson.
Yeah, the Witches Society for sure would have something like that. Maybe not necessarily Mages Guilds, Mages Circle, unless Trampel and Demi-Mesh are still one of them away, but the Witches Society would have something like that for sure.
Or really big bags of holding.
And multiple bags of holding, yeah. Like
the bags of hoarding. The upgraded version.
Like if you sold the car and the bag, you would put it in this big bag.
Because sometimes you just want to move house, and by that you mean literally.
the entire house. If you don't have, was it Mordecai's magnificent chamber or
the
something?
Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah, Magnificent Mansion. They like the Witcher Society and the Major Circle would be your best bets.
Okay. We should probably reach out then. 2 options then. Either we poke Aema and see if there's anybody to hand, or Squash if you have any sendings available, perhaps see what...
You know that Aema is traveling with Trampel.
You all watch what you're saying. You'll scare Aema if you say too many scary things into your ring.
Rhal, that's you. That's you, Rhal. You've
We've
described
actually
yourself.
been saying a lot of scary things to each other.
No, she'll get really scared. And she'll be like, "Is Rhal okay?" And she'll be like too distracted to fight.
All right, Rhal, we will phrase it in a non-scary way then.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Okay, I'm very good at wordplay, don't worry.
I love you, Neil. Okay. You'll want to reach out to Aema?
Yes. Squash is thinking like, okay, how do I work the words bunny, soft, and cuddly into the sentence? Lafian, Arch.
Yes? Me?
You, please.
Me, okay. So just in the mind link, then just with the ring and all that, this is an open conversation, an open call.
Yeah.
Aema, is now a good time?
Yes, it is fairly okay. We are just riding on horse.
Okay. So we've managed to secure the location of all the supplies here.
Is Rhal okay?
He is totally fine. In fact, he was the MVP of all this, beat the shit out of some things, did a real good job. The usual.
Tell him I am proud of him. Give me a hug.
Hey, Rhal, she says she's very proud of you.
Out loud, you're like telling me that you're telling Aema a bunch of scary things, and Rhal's like, "Oh my god, no, don't tell him." But in the ring,
Said that we fought 5 dragons.
What? No.
He fought 5 dragons?
And
Right.
Rhal single-handedly jumped in every single one of their mouths and made them choke to death.
It's very brave of him.
When fucking Iron Man in the first Marvel movie just flying through the mouth.
Yep.
Yep.
We've encountered a bit of a snag in that there is a...
Is Rhal okay?
Yes, he is quite fine.
Okay, good. Is everybody else okay?
Yes, we are all fine.
Okay, good.
The issue is that there is far too many supplies here for us to be able to handle on our own.
Oh,
So we are trying to figure out how we can get all of these supplies back to our people, and we're hoping that you could coordinate with Tremple and see if there is...
give me a moment. I will give the ring to Trample.
Oh,
And
God,
you just hear
okay.
Yeah?
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Never better. Never better.
Good to hear.
What's up?
So we're at Empty Shallows, right? And we secured all the resources here. They have it all in this big cave. The problem is...
Oh, nice.
So our 2 bags of holding are completely filled with all the scrolls that we could, and there are still many crates and a lot of barrels that seem to have some very good wine that have been protected with some magical runes or something. We don't have any means of transporting all of this. Any ideas?
Wait, you ring up Aema to talk to me,
Right.
to ask about how you can save some wine.
No.
And food stuff.
There's crates with food.
Right, okay. Gotcha. Sorry.
I said there are crates
we're on horseback. Things are a little dicey movement-wise. Not my favourite. All right.
Right, is the connection, yes. Poor signal, yes.
Nah, nothing about a signal. Just dodging branches while we're going over a river on horse is not my favourite.
Right. So anyways, how do we get all this back?
Is Aema okay?
You could...
Yes, Rhal, she's fine. Hold on.
Good.
She's riding a horse and she says it's super fun.
He's like holding the ring up to his ear and like the other hand doing like the one finger up to Rhal thing. Like, hold on a second. I'm on a call.
You're on a call. We've got a couple of bag of holding at the major circle. Dana will be your best one. She's got to know where they all are and where I had to scrounge up some extras from folks who would have them. You could get Dana and a couple of other mages there. Teleport some things back and forth. I'm sure tomorrow morning they should have energy for it. Probably all tapped out of magic this evening.
Okay. Brain thought. Big brain. Although it has a little bit of meta knowledge to it. But still, it should apply because we're talking about magic people.
Okay.
Ivers was doing a magic box thing.
Yes.
So are there mage circle people that could cast that could send us the bags of holding now so that we can get everything loaded up for now so that when they get here, they can just take everything?
You know, there might be at the lodge a couple of bard types. Now, they've got weird magic from all over the place. I'm pretty sure some of them have this weird box ability. But you'd have to speak to the lodge about it. They're mages, not ours. We could, I'll send a message to Dana and ask her to go talk to the Witches Society. She's not in bad stead with them. They might have a few people that could help as well.
Okay. Fair deal. We will see what we can do. I would assume that Squash has connections to somebody in the lodge that we can talk to.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably got a connection or two with people in the lodge, yeah.
Cool. Okay, then we will see about doing what we can on our end. If you could see about doing what you can on yours, and then we'll reconvene.
Tricky thing is, we don't know where you are. It's really difficult to teleport to a place that you've never seen before. You've never been before. Like, someone needs to be able to see you or be very familiar with everything you're carrying, for example.
No, V.
Yeah.
No, not Trampo. Trampo.
Sorry.
V.
Yes.
Would there be a bard within the lodge that Squash would assume could possibly be, you know, the one they were playing Strife Mallet 4000 with?
You know, my old Friday night tabletop buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, you piece of shit. I mean, granted, I do this to you all the time with your backstory characters. I've literally done it in this episode. Yeah, I'd say you'd know a bard in the lodge for sure.
All right. Then I think, yeah, Squash says in the mind, like, all right, there is one person there I think might be able to, like, they know me. They used to know me, like, a couple of years ago. It's not been that long. Should hopefully be able to help us.
All right. You got a name, or do you need us to do it?
I only have one sending spell in me. I don't know if I can get all that information in 25 words. Her name.
All right.
Her name was V. If you could please pull a name out of the hat.
Yes, we have so many.
Not just one.
Fine. What do you mean, not just one?
Just one. Not many.
Okay, just one. Not just one. Like, fuck you, man. Sorka.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I have a friend. I have a bard friend named Sorka. She should. Hopefully she is one of the people that can assist us with this.
All right. I'll see if I can get Dana to find him.
Thank you. We're gonna keep exploring this area. They seem to have been up to, like, evil magic. So.
Do you need help?
I'm assuming not. At least not yet.
All right. If you get stuck, give us a shout and describe it best that you can.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
Yeah, me too. Trying to figure out magic while I'm on the back of a horse is just mind-blowing to me.
If it gives you any information, we kind of stumbled upon them doing some sort of ritual or something. There was a bowl and they had a shot of Savras again.
I'll tell you what. Wait. You can almost feel his hand in the air.
Mental projection.
Let me, finish getting across this river. Figure out how I'm going to be able to keep moving forward without talking to any of you and any of my people, and figure out how I'm going to get hold of Dana and get all that sorted out before we break down the rituals. I feel like getting boxes to you or whatever it is, magic stuff, let's get that sorted out real quick. Just give me like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll make it 10 for you, just because we know each other.
Hey, it's V here. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. These have been a hoot to do, and I'm really excited that we're getting into like the meat of stuff now. So I'm like really psyched for this. So yeah, thank you for putting up with our story so far. We have a little bit more to come. So yeah, we're kind of getting in the end game now, and I'm really excited, especially for what's happening in this little area here. So I can't wait for you guys to hear it. Anyway, before I gush on about how amazing I think everybody is playing and the story that we're doing, I just want to say thank you to some people. First, I need to say thank you to Michael Fees for being one of our newer patrons because, well, let's admit it, patrons help us keep the light on around here, and we really do appreciate it if you're able to do. And if you aren't able to support, like our patrons, like Michael, then basically telling everyone that we exist is always a good way to help and support us. So mostly, thank you, Michael. We do appreciate your patronage. Also, speaking of patrons, I need to thank Peregrine for giving us the name Stalker. I had so much fun with Stalker. It's, well, you'll find out. It's a good time. You're about to hear an ad for Haunted Halls, which is a Blades in the Dark actual play podcast. There aren't a lot of them out there. These guys, Bobby, Bonnie, Christy, and Jerry, I've met two of them. I've chatted with another. They are really nice people. I adore them. And also, Blades in the Dark is an amazing system, and they are saying such an amazing game and telling such a great story with it. So, yeah. Thank you for being patrons. Thank you for listening so far. And please go check out Haunted Halls after you listen to this ad.
Hey everyone, this is Bobby,
Christy,
Jerry,
and Bonnie.
and we're the cast of Haunted Halls, a Blades in the Dark actual play podcast set in the eternally dark city of Duskfall. Follow our crew of scoundrel protagonists as they navigate the haunted streets and do whatever it takes to survive.
Blending drama, comedy, and immersive roleplay, this series features a group of friends bringing ghost-fueled scores and underworld intrigue to life.
catch us every Wednesday for a new episode on your favorite streaming platform. Be sure to check us out at hauntedhalls.com, spelled H-A-U-L-S.
Whether you're a seasoned gamer who wants to learn how to play Blades in the Dark, or maybe you just love a good spooky story, Haunted Halls will steal your heart, hopefully, before the ghosts do.